Good morning. All right, so PPI numbers are out of the way, and now we can focus on this rollover going on. We should start seeing some rollover action now. We're already seeing some volume in the back month. So yesterday we had a double distribution, right? So for today I'm going to focus on this area, on this 6036 low volume node, which is halfback, which is also the area where we separate those two distributions. If we get above it and hold above it, then I'm going to look for a move through that range and see if we can take these highs. Market was one time framing up, and yesterday, even with that drop, we didn't take that low on ES or on Q, so we came very close, but we bounced. Now overnight we did, which is important. It shows that there's some sellers taking control of the auction, right? Because we saw this sell-off here, we saw more selling overnight. Europe was kind of weak too. We got below the 6,000, and then again found buyers, right? A couple times, right? 1, 2, 3. But if it breaks again, I mean, how many times are we going to bounce there, right? We keep bouncing there. If they keep pushing, eventually it's going to break. So check out the low of the overnight session. Didn't get to that high volume node right here, which is that 5982. So if we get below yesterday's lows again, which we're about to test now, it seems, I'm gonna be looking for another break of the 6,000 and then a continuation through this distribution, right, between 6,000 and 5960. Go through the value of this session, check this, test this 5970 point of control, and then see if we can find buyers at the 5960. So that's like I was saying the other day, that's a buy for me on the first touch. If it doesn't hold, I will, we're probably gonna see a move down to the 5920, and then even lower pretty quickly, because that will be coming back from having tested above and failing to hold. Then that should be a quick move down, because imagine if we were trading here for a while, then when we come back, where is the discounted price in this range? Is on the bottom, right? So if you're gonna buy, you're gonna buy the bottom of this range. You're not gonna buy up here, right? So we could see a quick move down to the 5870s area. Now, if we keep finding buyers and get back above the overnight high and hold at 6036, then the levels are the same as I've been saying a while ago. I'm expecting some sellers at the 6088 area. And then if we get above it, then there's a single print, and then there's that target at 6138, 6142, and then more resistance here all the way up here at the 6160 area. So as I was saying, in Q also didn't take the previous low yesterday, but then it tested this 1, 2, 3 lows during the overnight session. But it's more relevant when those tests of key levels happen during the RTH session. So I want to see how traders treat that today after the open. And then if we break below the overnight low, this weekly pivot May high should provide some support initially, and if we break it, this area is like a couple of spikes. I mentioned this yesterday, so I don't want to go over again, but pretty much the same scenario. Crude yesterday hit our target, right? Our 67.60 target, and then kept going. Like it had a big rally. Checked above the 200 moving average and rejected. So now I had this area marked as resistance before, and now it's becoming support. See how we bounce right to it. But I do this based on volume, right? Because I was seeing the yearly volume. There was a little bit of low volume now, but now the more relevant would be this latest volume, right? And we're seeing a little bit of support here, just in the 66.80 area. If we lose that, then you know, right now the area where value is all the way down here. But so let's see if this area holds. Okay. Gold making its way back to about 3,400. Straight into this range, and I said there's resistance about at the 34, 35, 40 area. We're heading over there. We still have a little bit to go, but let's see what happens when we get there. Okay, remember, rollover could be tricky. We also have a 30-year bond auction at 1 p.m. and tomorrow we have University of Michigan numbers. So just be careful, OPEX. You're gonna see these crazy moves out of nowhere, so just remember to protect your profits. All right, good luck.